Hey, welcome back to another episode of Easy Eats. I'm your host, Jason LaFrenz, and today on the show, we are making some salads. Now, salads are not my favorite, but I do enjoy the odd one, I must say. And these two are my favorites, and they're extremely easy to make. The first one we're probably going to make is a shrimp cauliflower salad. I know how it sounds because I cannot stand cauliflower. I hate it. But in this salad, I love it. And I got this recipe from Brian Picard out of the Bite House in Bedeck. And Brian's my favorite chef. The guy is amazing. If you ever get a chance to eat there, I highly recommend it. Unfortunately, you have to book it about 5 years in advance. And I'm not even joking, but if you can score to get in there, do it, okay? So this, I gotta give him credit for this one. He's the one who helped me along with this thing, and he does a much better version of it than me, but this is still good. So I use cold water shrimp, okay? And the reason why I use cold water shrimp, I use them for everything. I use them for seafood chowders, I use them for pasta dishes, and the reason why, one, is that they're caught in the Atlantic Ocean, and they're not farmed, but they're small, right? And to taste, they're very seafoody, if that makes sense. Like they're very salty and sweet, okay? So when you have like normal shrimp from overseas, farmed, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I even get like a chemical kind of taste off them. I don't know if it's an agent that they use for infections or anything like that within the shrimp, but I get a weird kind of chemically taste off them. These, however, are completely different. They're salty and they're very sweet. So I'm just going to rinse these off, and we're going to start with the salad dressing. Now for the salad dressing, it's very simple. What I use is honey, dill, apple cider, olive oil, and a lemon. Very simple. So I get my measuring spoon. I should have had that out. This might take me 4 days to find. Oh, got it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to start is with, actually we'll just put this on the blender. And then I'll pour it. I'm going to go with, for my acid, 3 tablespoons of so there's the honey, or the apple cider. Then we're going to go 3 tablespoons of honey. We have some good honey producers here in Cape Breton. Unfortunately, I don't have any left, so I had to resource other areas. But if you can get some here, I highly recommend it because it is very good. So we're going to go 3 tablespoons of honey. Sometimes I put 4, but I'll put the 4th in after I test the dressing. And if I don't find it the consistency that I want, then I'll put a little bit more in. So a lot of this is just a base, right? Like you don't, 3 and 3, but once you're tasting it and you don't like it, you could add more or whatever. So then it's half a lemon, okay? Half a lemon juiced, squeezed, whatever you want to say. And although this is a Vitamix, I highly recommend not putting seeds in it. And I'll put a seed in it. Just 1 second. So I gotta get the seed out. So half a lemon, maybe a little more. I bet you the pros do this all the time. Look at this, now I got the whole show chasing around the seed. Come on, you bugger. Got ya. Okay, so no seeds. Although I think the old blender would beat it up pretty good, but unfortunately we're not We're not blending this all that much. So that's that. We're gonna go about 1/4 cup of dill, okay? Fresh dill. And I love fresh dill. This salad here is, like summer day, out in the sun, on your back deck. That's what this salad kind of reminds me of. Maybe because, I don't know, seafood season seems to be for me in the warmer months when lobsters start coming ashore with the fishermen and stuff like that. So I don't want too many big stems. So you don't have to worry about really chopping it too much. But I finally chopped mine. And that's pretty much it. Now all we do now is add in our extra virgin olive oil. All right, so there's the dill. Now, with the olive oil, I've never measured it. I always just put it in the blender until the consistency that I like is right. But other than that, it's up to you. A little bit of salt and pepper. Okay. Some olive oil. Make sure that Vitamix is turned down. So we're gonna cover this up right now. So let that blend up a bit. And then I'm just going to drizzle in a little bit of olive oil slowly. So you're probably going to get a good 1/2 cup anyway. Okay? You turn up a little bit more. And now we're pushing probably a cup. So about a cup of olive oil should do it. Now this is where I taste it. Do. A little bit more honey. So I always add, so you're probably looking at 4 tablespoons of honey. My preference. If I was you, I start with 3, give it a little taste, and then go from there. Okay? While that's blending, get another spoon out. And we'll see. Oh yeah, perfect. So that's it for the dressing. Now, what we're going to do is take the cauliflower. Okay, and I'm going to cut it. And then I'm just going to cut pieces of it. And then I'll take like an ear. This gets everywhere. This is the only problem. It does get everywhere. I'll shave. Be very careful with this. I lost probably 4 fingertips over the years. And now with the coronavirus going on, the chance of you getting into the hospital to get a fingertip sewn back on, slim to none. So you're going tipless for a long time. Okay, and that's good. I'm getting them shaved off. And the reason why we do this, and I do put the crumbs in, is because it gives you nice little pieces like that. Okay? And it's, I don't know if it's decorative or what, but I enjoy it like that actually. I get another sprout there. I guess that's what you call them. And that's pretty much it for this salad. Okay? So, we'll get a little plate. Okay. And then I'll put the cauliflower pieces on the plate. Just like so. And I'll take a little bit of shrimp. Okay. And it's a great little salad. I'm gonna mix this up just a little bit more. And you don't want to like blend it, you just want to stir it, okay? So it emulsifies and connects all together, and there we go. Take my honey dill dressing. This actually go good on like barbecued salmon, stuff like that. Okay, and I'll grab a spoon and a fork. And then we're just going to sprinkle. Okay, so the last little bit. And that's it, just a small, you can make it bigger, but on the show I'm just showing you how I make mine. I'm gonna taste it. So simple. You will not believe how fresh this tastes. I can't get over it. And the good thing about Brian Burkhardt at Bright House is that the way he mixes flavors and everything's so, like when I ask him how he does things, it's just so simple, but I don't know. But he rocks it. And this is one of my all-time favorites. If you like seafood at all, I'm telling you, this is a good salad.